Okay, so I'm going to, partially go through the key, and then we'll talk about what you do. But the first thing is realize that use partial fractions on this guy over here. What does that mean? The linear factors, fairly simple to do. Multiply both sides by the LCD. You're going to get this over here. Let me just check that. N plus 6, n plus 7, n plus 5, n plus 7, n plus 5, n plus 6. Then you pick an easy number. I want to point out the numbers that we're picking over here. When you pick n is equal to minus 5, let me just go through that with you. Well, you're going to get 6. What happens to two of the three terms on the right side disappear, and you're going to get, what are you going to get? Well, let's see, if you put minus 5, it would be 1 times 2, so it's 2a. And if you get 2a, that means a would have to be equal to 3. Oh, I see that. All right, let's pick another n, and a good n to pick would be n equals minus 6. You're going to get 6. The first term, last term disappear. The middle term, you're going to get minus b. What does that mean? B is minus 6. All right, let's go for the next one. N is minus 7. You're still going to get 6 on the left side. On the right side, the first two terms disappear, and then you get minus 7 times minus 1. I'm sorry, minus 2 times minus 1 is which is 2, 2c. What does that give me? Let's see, 3. All right, so I break it up into those three terms now. So 3 over n plus 5, minus 6 over n plus 6, and 3 over n plus 7. Now I realize this might seem very difficult, but you do want to write down Sn. All right, I'll put that down for you. And let's look at it. I'll tell you what we're looking at over here. I'm kind of looking at this partial fraction business over here, and I'm going for the for Sn. Before I do that, though, I would recommend factoring a 3 out from this. You get 1 over n plus 5 minus 2 over n plus 6 plus 3. I'm sorry, not 3. I'm factoring a 3 out, right? So 1 over n plus 7. All right, so writing it down is probably the worst thing to do is writing it down. And what happens when you write things down, hopefully you'll see something. But there is a 3. I'm going to start at 1, right? So what do you get? Whoops. You get, starting at 1, so 1/6 minus 2/7 plus 1/8 plus do the next one down. What I know about that is really just going up by 1, the bottom. So I guess I write a few of these down. So like 1/7 minus 2/8 plus 1/9. Put the next guy down. 1/8 minus 2/9 plus 1/10. Put the next one down. Again, the hope is you're going to see something that's pretty nice, by the way. I think I'm seeing something now, but let's not pretend too much. Let's see, 1/9 minus 2/10 plus 1/11. I think I'm seeing something, but what I want to do is just keep going. And I want to go to the end of it. So 1 over, let's see, what's that going to be? Oh, big N plus 5 minus 2 over big N plus 6 plus 1 over big N plus 7. I want to go backwards now. I'm going to go down 1. Relatively simple to do. Okay, so my claim over here is I kind of think I see something over here. So like 1/8 minus 2/8, 1/8. That certainly sums to 0. this will sum to 0. I want to point out this is also going to sum to 0. No, I know it's not written there, but that would be 1/10. You realize this would sum to 0. And again, there'd be something there, minus 2/11ths, and then 1/11th over there. Let's go the other direction. All right, what happens there? Something nice happens. This disappears. And I hope you realize 1 over n plus 4 minus 2 over n plus 4. That'd be 1 over n plus 4 there. Likewise, everything's going to disappear. What's remaining, though? I got to write that down. What remains is a 3. We have a key to check it with. Now, when I look at this over here, I do have these 3 terms over here. There's no doubt about that. What's that going to be? Let me write down. It's 1/6 minus 1/7. All right? Now, I'm going to write that down. 1/6 minus 1/7. We'll take care of that later. Let me get backwards on that. And then you got this business over here. And I'm going to write that down. What does that give you? Minus 1 over big N plus 6 plus 1 over N plus 7. I want to go back to the key, and I want to see if we found Sn. And Sn's right here. And did I find that? I did find the 3. 1/6 minus 1/7. Yep. Minus 1 over n minus n plus 6. I got that. And then 1 over n plus 7, which is kind of good news. We're matching it up. What are you going to do now? Take the limit as n goes to infinity of that. And that should be relatively simple to do. And if you did that, let me just write down what you get. You're going to get, well, let's see, 3, 1/6 minus 1/7. And this term here and that term there is going to disappear. So what do you get over there? Let's put this down, 3. Let's see, that's going to give you 6 times 7, 42. And 7 minus 6, which is going to be, let's see, that's going to be 3. 7 minus 6 is 1, and you get 42. And 3 does go into 42, and that goes in 14 times. So we're going to get 1/14. And we're done. Thank you.